Hello, this is day 3, January 3rd, 2020. I guess one of the big highlights of my 2019 was turning 55. I guess that's an important thing. I guess keep on going. Get senior discounts. I don't know what that means, but I guess I may figure that out as I continue on this journey called life. 2019, a lot of opportunities were approached and tackled and dealt with, and it's pushing now, like it's 2020, and the work from the 2019 opportunities is beginning to come together, and exciting things are happening in the background. A lot of a lot of work to get to a point where none of the work will matter. It matters to get us there, but all that's just to get to the goal, Peace of mind, relaxation, but using my brain in a more positive manner to learn and to test some of the boundaries that life puts on us, It's one of the things that I would like to overcome in 2020. I think I may have the opportunity to give it the test, and one of those is fear of heights. I wish I could explain it, but I don't know why I have it. I don't know. Every time it happens, I'm never thinking about, I'm falling or anything like that. It just, my muscles just sort of tense up and freeze up and cramp up, and I get panicky. I don't know why. I can fly an airplane. I took quite a pretty good extensive pilot training in a little 2-seater airplane, and I was never afraid flying around. It was like flying around in a Volkswagen in the sky, I guess, is what I would give it the equivalent of. I've been fortunate enough to fly around the world. I've spent a lot of my upper teens, early, I guess it was my teens, like 18, 19, 20, whatever, in Japan. So I flew quite a bit. Never had no problem with that, the heights of that or anything considering that, but it's just getting onto a roof and I lose my bearings. I don't know, it just happens. I'm going to push that. And it also has to do with climbing mountains, different stuff like that. I love to do that, but I get very quick to lose my ability to function. And once I realize I'm up high on the side of a mountain, I don't know why that happens, but it's happened a few times. Sort of scary, but I need to keep pushing, trying to unlock the part of my mind that makes that happen. I'm really focused on that this year for 2020 to overcome some of the limitations that I've allowed to be placed on me. And I also want to to be nicer, less drama with life, more laughing, having a good time kind of thing. Now, I've had a good time all my life. Uh, through, if you look at my the culture or whatever for me, I was able to have a wide spectrum of music. Um, and over the years have met and hung around with great musicians, famous and non-famous. But some of the non-famous are extremely talented individuals. Um, I've I just had a lot of opportunity to be around music and to go to many shows over my lifetime. Uh, and I've always totally enjoyed the live show thing, production of it and stuff like that. Amazing sounds and lights and stuff. It's right up my alley. I really have a good time listening to symphony, listening to classic jazz, rock, blues, country, rap, anything. LMFAO. I mean, that's pop as it gets probably. I like all of it. I've seen them LMFAO twice in concert with my daughters Erica and Alex, and just I mean, I was able to see Frank Sinatra with my parents, Wayne Newton with my parents in Las Vegas, all kinds of musicians. And that part of it, I'm very happy with my life and concerning the music and the exposure I've had to it. There's a lot of music in the background of my father, my dad, and he sang in barbershop all the way up, and my Scott, second brother, or my second oldest brother, tremendous bass player, can play anything probably that's put in front of him. So there was a lot of musical avenues, that I was able to experience up to where I am now, and I'm still experiencing it every day, hearing new stuff, hearing old stuff, and again, it's new. I mean, music's my thing. Favorite band, Rush. Dream Theater kicks in right in there. Nice. And I also like Frank Marino and Mahogany Rush. Very kick-ass stuff there. But yeah, it's hard to pinpoint, but I mean, I can say pretty much without objection that Rush is my favorite band. Now I've Scorpions, Judas Priest, UFO. I mean, they're all great bands, and I've seen them. And Yes, there's another. It's Dream Theater, Yes, and Rush. In the top of just straight up, what I would like to listen to is that progressive, classically leaning rock. The note structures and different stuff, the creativity goes hand in hand with those bands. But there's so many. And I've seen Karen Carpenter when I was a kid. I think it was an auto show or something in Corpus Christi a long time ago. So anyway, looking at 2020, we're 3 days in, and I'm gonna go. I sort of rambled on there for a little while. I'd like to say hello to Darren and Neil. What's going on? Charlie, Joel, Vinia. Miss everybody. Haven't seen a lot of folks in a while. But that's really about all. Just rambled on about the culture, I guess, the opportunities that have come and gone in my life, and I don't regret anything. Just want to be a better person, a better person to others, that kind of stuff. I think that's something I always hope I am. I fail tremendously here and there, but I keep trying to be better. not right like in I'm right, but like right like towards others. That's, to me, if there was a fundamental uh, lapse of reasoning in Christianity, it's the fact that we can say things, about Jesus and how great he is, and then turn around and hate people and want to be violent and want to make fun of people and want to put people down because they're different. That's not a fundamental basis of Christianity. It's love and the perception of turn the other cheek, that kind of stuff. It's a very hard religion to actually follow right, to be right with it. But I think that the aggressiveness of, if you're not Christian, you're a heathen and all that kind of stuff, that's a negative aspect of the people that say they're Christians. It runs people that aren't, or that don't know what their faith is or whatever. They would tend to run away from somebody who aggressively is telling them that if they don't think this way, it's wrong. So there's a lot of issues, a lot of people lost in that. I'm a Christian, so everything's good. Well, if you don't act like it, you're not. Because the truth is, is actions, different things. All right, well, good night. It's Friday night. Got a busy day tomorrow. Doing a lot of running around, doing stuff tomorrow. So got to get to sleep. It's about 10:15 p.m. I'm going to be up around 4. So, well, good night. Have a great evening. And just remember, keep on keeping on.